The morning after the Mother Goddess's blessing, Darinka stood at the edge of her transformed land, where the once cracked earth now bloomed with wildflowers and fruit-bearing vines. She looked up and saw that the Mother Goddess was waiting for her, but she was not alone. At her side was another figure, smaller but no less radiant. The goddess Rin had eyes that shone with fierce intelligence, her armored body glowing with golden and crimson light. "This is my daughter Rin. She will guide you as my chosen disciple. Together you will transform the 1,000 realms."
Your task is monumental. The nobles of this world have forgotten their place. They mock divine law, and they revel in the power they have stolen. It is our duty to remind them of the balance that must be maintained. Are you ready to learn what it means to exercise your gift?
I am ready.
Then follow me.
Over the next week, Rin trained Darinka relentlessly, pushing her to the limits of her newfound power. The goddess transformed her desolate territory into a crucible of growth and challenge. Trees grew tall in a matter of seconds, their roots pushing through the earth at an impossible speed. Rivers carved paths through the land, their waters teeming with life.
This is the essence of your power. You are a conduit for creation and dominion. Wherever you step, life will follow. But this power is not unlimited. It must be earned, forged through will and intention.
Under Rin's guidance, Darinka learned to summon and focus the divine energy that coursed through her. With each step he took, his territory expanded and magic was woven into the ground and air. It was an exhilarating process, but one that required precision and control. But Rin was not content with simple lessons.
Now you will achieve your first real victory. The beasts of the desert territory are a plague on this land. Their violence knows no bounds. They reflect the chaos that the nobles have sown. You must tame them and claim the desert as your own.
Darinka hesitated. The desert was vast and filled with creatures that had terrified even the most hardened exiles. But Rin's gaze left no room for doubt.
Remember, it's not just about power, it's about balance. Show them the order you bring.
The first beast she encountered was a massive sand lizard, its skin shining like molten gold. It roared and shook the air, but as Darinka entered its territory, the creature staggered. The ground beneath its body shimmered, and the sand lizard's fierce eyes softened, its ferocity tempered by the energy radiating from Darinka.
Submit.
And so it was. One by one he subdued the beasts, each encounter strengthening his resolve. Packs of great desert wolves, gigantic serpents as long as rivers, and even the fearsome dune dragons, all fell under his sway. Those she tamed, she sent out to bring the rest into her growing flock. By the time she reached the heart of the desert, her power had transformed the arid wasteland into a vibrant land teeming with life. The oasis's lakes sparkled in the sun, and the beasts moved with purpose, harnessing their savagery for something greater. This was her first victory. Meanwhile, far to the north, in the opulent halls of the Third Kingdom, Justin stood before a crowd of assembled nobles. His wedding to Lady Kalira, daughter of the ruling family of the Third Kingdom, was a spectacle of wealth and ambition. Draped in silks and adorned with jewels, Justin enjoyed the adoration of his peers. The alliance forged through their marriage was a powerful one. The three ruling noble families now controlled more territory than ever before, and their combined power was a force no kingdom could challenge.
The border territories will be ours, and with them, we will extend our dominion to the very borders of the 1,000 kingdoms.
Justin smiled and thought briefly of Darinka. He had no doubt she was already lost to the desolation of her exile. But as the wine flowed and the nobles planned their conquest, a subtle ripple spread through the edges of the 1,000 kingdoms. Darinka's influence was growing, her power reaching into the very cities the alliance sought to claim. The nobles were blind to the storm gathering on their borders. And Darinka, the queen of the desert territories, on the borders of the 1,000 kingdoms, was ready to attack. What does the future hold for Darinka? Join us for the next chapter, The Uses of Power, where we will see the outcome of the nobles' first conflict with Darinka.
She rose from ashes cold and grey. Her heart once scattered lost her way. From broken vows and endless tears, she forged a path to quell her fears. Injustice marred her every stride. With every breath she turned the tide.